What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your girl, Brown Sugar Candy 2007, or you guys can call me Sugary Girl Candy 2012. It depends on where I feel like actually putting this video. So basically, 2K made a tweet about a few days ago, asking us to give our suggestions on what features we might want to see in the next game, which is WWE2K22, because there won't be a WWE2K21. WWE2K21 has been canceled in favor of Battle. What the fuck is it called? Battle something. Sorry, I'm not really keeping up with that game because I don't really think I'm gonna be investing in it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see how I feel. But they have canceled it and they're taking a break, which is a good thing because a lot of people have been asking them to do that, take a break and like get used to working with what you have because 2K20 was a complete disaster. And I personally would not recommend anybody getting this game unless somebody actually gives it to you for free because it's just not worth it. I know it looks like I'm having a ton of fun with it, but it's just because I'm making the best of it because I like the way my characters came out looking on this game this year. So it's like, I want to keep going and I want to establish my character's looks because if we do, in fact, get a story creator on the new game, then I'll be able to actually do something with the series and whatnot. Also, I think they'll be coming out with this on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So just to let y'all know, I will not be getting this game, their new game on the PS4. I will be getting it for the PS5. So, yeah, just to let y'all know. Anyway, let's get started. So, I did mention Story Creator, right? So, I have everything that I requested and Story Creator in my phone that I, sat down and actually typed up just so, I can get that out there before the 22nd. Because the 22nd, hello guys, is the deadline to get your suggestions or anything you want to add to the to give 2K some ideas of what we want. Hopefully, they actually take all of this and they listen to us and really really get this franchise going because we've seen these type of posts before where they tell us to give our suggestions and they never really take any of those into account and then we always end up getting what they want despite the fact that we've been asking and asking and asking. But anyway, so let's get started. So obviously the first one I just said, the story creator. This is a feature that I've been wanting back in the game since 2015, and that's around the time where they completely stripped the game, and the game was just whatever the hell they wanted it to be, aka a $60 demo. I did not invest into 2015. I stayed another year on the PS3 for WW2K14, but I definitely wasn't the only one. Um, Definitely, I will not be doing that again. Staying another year on a game. It was easier to do on 2K14 because 2K14 was actually fun, and I can get more out of 2K14 than I could with 2015. Um, in 2K19 and 2K20's case, I'm actually having more fun with the broken game than I did with the older game. Like 2K19, I just lost interest, and I just completely stopped like dealing with it. But yeah, whatever. It was just too boring for me. Like besides my career wasn't too bad, but I didn't finish it. But now I really have no reason to finish it because 2K20 pretty much spoiled the fucking story. Like they literally implemented characters from 2K19 over to 2K20's My Career, which is funny as hell if you guys played it. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Story Creator would definitely give the game and the series more longevity for me. And it kept me playing for like the entire goddamn year because I could do endless things with it and make endless projects with Story Creator, make my own show and whatnot. And I've been holding my show off since 2015, and I really want to get back to editing and making it, but I can't do that if I don't have a proper story creator. And I can't Like I don't have the patience to do and edit how everyone else edits. Like I need that sync, you know? I need that proper like I need a proper story creator to like implement everything I want to implement without having to overdo myself. You feel me? So story creator, excuse me, is definitely one of my most asked for features. Oh, and by the way, um these are my thoughts and my suggestions and whatnot. So don't try to tell me that I missed like something like GMO because GMO is personally not a mode that I really care for. So I don't care if it gets put in or not. So if you guys if you want GMO and you want all that extra stuff, then be sure you give your suggestions and whatnot on the 2K forums. But you know, these are mine, so that's that. But yeah, story creator. All right, so the next one I have on here relates to call creator, fixed face photo. Okay, so my issue with face photo, and my only issue really with face photo is the fact that when I want to change the face photo on my calls face, I have to start over with the morphing, which is something that I'm pretty sure that a lot of people do not like. But it did get easier in 2K of 20 to use because I didn't have to do any extra edits to my face textures like I normally had to do in like 2K19 and 2K18 if I wanted to use that feature. I didn't have to do any extra editing, none of that. You know, I just um, upload whatever the face texture in its original form and keep it moving. You know, I don't have to do any extra editing, you know, besides what I already do with my face textures, and that's it. But I don't have to do anything extra, which is why I admire 2K20's face photo more than I do any of the past ones. But I really need them to fix that mode. But I really, really, really need that portion fixed because I do not like having to remorph my characters over and over and over again when I want to change the face photo. It's just like very tedious and very annoying. So I hope they do fix that and I hope they do see this. Um, let's see. So yeah, logo limit. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that would love to see this just like completely go. Like I've been wanting this feature to go since like it was since DQ and Ukes first implemented this annoying feature, logo limit. It's like to me when you guys are telling me I can create whatever I want and da 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 and go beyond, that's what I expect. You know, just like with any other video game that lets me create my own character and whatnot. When you give me that option to create what I want to be able to do that. And when you guys put limits on everything, it doesn't give me the option to create. And then I got to limit my vision. You feel me? And that's like something I do not like doing. Like with my latest video with Shira Sky, like her look, the look I had for her in my head wasn't exactly how I had it in that video, which disappointed me a lot, but I had to go with it because I kept getting hit with logo limits no matter what I took off of her and what I did. But everything I had on her actually worked for the look. But I still had to remove stuff just to make that little freaking, excuse me, that freaking image vision, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm about ready to knock out right now. But I had to knock out a whole lot of things just to make that vision work, and I was not very happy with the total outcome of her look. But, you know, at this point, I was too frustrated, so I just said, you know what, whatever. But yeah, that really needs to go. Logo limit needs to go. It needs to just like go away forever, and I wish that it never comes back. Logo fading. So again, this is another annoying feature, and I have no idea why 2K thought this was a good idea to add. Logo fading really needs to go away because it makes putting logos on your calls very difficult to do, especially when it comes to tattoos. And I have to figure out um, too many different ways to put a tattoo logo on my character without it fading, and then having to adding another one just to make sure like that logo is like perfectly in sync and doesn't look too much and whatnot. Like I would really love for logo fading to just go and just be gone. The other feature of what we can do with logos, that's perfectly fine, you know, that can stay, but logo fading has to absolutely go because it doesn't, it's just an annoying feature to work with. It has been since I believe they put it in 2K16. I may be wrong. They might have did it in 2015, but again, I didn't pick up 2015 because 2015 was just a $60 demo. Let's see. Return of camera angles for entrances. Now, a lot of entrances can be pretty pointless and useless to use because it requires like the camera angle to be a certain way for your cause, and by not being able to use like um not being able to like change the camera angles of your entrance, it can make some entrances very annoying, especially if you have a very short character. And I've had to experience that too much. We really, really, really need custom camera angles back like we had in past games. I would really love that feature to come back. Let's see. Entrance lighting fixtures. Okay, so I've said this on Twitter like a plethora of times that when you edit your entrances now and you use certain motions for your characters, for some odd reason the lighting changes, like regardless of whatever like default lighting you have with your character while creating your entrance, somehow it goes back to um it goes back to that character motions lighting, which is weird to me, and I don't know why 2K thought that was a good idea to implement into the game. Like Azriel, for example, you can see on my YouTube channel, there's one part where the screen gets really bright when he's in the ring, and that's actually, from Randy Orton's entrance. And I threw a video effect over that because it didn't sync well with how I had his entrance set up, and I didn't like it. So that really needs to be fixed. I don't know what happened with the entrances and lighting there, but that really needs to be fixed and dealt with. Fun match types. So I will say that I did have a lot of fun with the originals packs. I like the fact that we got all these unique arenas. I would like those arenas to be editable though. I want to be able to edit those arenas and make them into my own thing. That's another cool thing that would be awesome. But yeah, I mean, more fun match types, like match types from past games that made the games fun and gave it longevity. Again, when you add features like, you know, good match types and story creators and stuff like that, you give your game longevity. But when you take away features, you take away people the enjoyment for us to enjoy your game. You feel me? So like we really need fun match types to come back. I would really love that. Let's see. Um Okay, I don't know if I want to count this as a suggestion or whatever, but what, I'll just throw it in there. So anyway, with the DLC this time around, the DLC wasn't really good. It wasn't good at all. Um, I didn't like the fact that, even though I did enjoy the originals packs, I didn't like the fact that I was forced to play those match types and, that DLC just to unlock the rest of, unlock the stuff that I purchased. Didn't make any sense to me, and I don't know why 2K thought that was a good idea. When you purchase DLC from the PlayStation Store or Xbox Store or whatever store, I expect to get everything unlocked and have everything unlocked, not just certain things. I expect all of it to be unlocked and not be forced to have to, play certain parts of the game just to unlock it. Only like, with my career, I understand now that I don't mind because, I actually enjoyed my career, though it was pretty corny. I actually enjoyed it this time around. They could cut down with the whole girl power thing and kind of just even the characters out a bit more because I found the male character just a bit too, ridiculous. But, it's been enjoyable thus far. I haven't like beaten it yet, but, I should find some time to beat it. But yeah, I mean, that needs to go. I would like to see Season Pass, how we had it before, return. I'm pretty sure that should be a lot more easier now with you guys having a year to work on WW2K22. So hopefully that'll be, dealt with. Also, the website. The website for WW2K20 has been broken for basically the whole year. I remember when 2K19's logo uploaded was having issues. You guys fixed that quick. I don't know what happened with WW2K20, but you guys need to realize you still got people who are playing WWE2K20 and you guys need to, hello. So hopefully you guys have like the logo creator, excuse me, uploader fixed and, workable for the beginning of the game because I did not have like waiting till you guys released the first patch or two just to play the game and start uploading logos and then still having issues with the logo creator and it just was not fun. It's still not fun because I still got to do too much just to get one logo. Though it's weird though because when I go on a new PlayStation account, I can get all of my logos like in one go. I don't know. It's just like affecting my main account, my PlayStation account. So I don't know. That needs to be dealt with. Facial morphing. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. This video is long, but I'm just trying to squeeze everything in this video as much as possible so 2K can see this. Hopefully, they actually like look through this, cause yeah. Facial morph. Facial morph needs a really huge update because the facial morph for the calls honestly aren't isn't very good. Um, and a lot of things were messed up in this game. Like when you guys updated with the last patch, I believe you guys took out eye height. You did fix the eye somewhat eye issue with the women, cause still like slightly there, but at the same time, you guys took out another feature which was eye height. We really need to be able to have all of the features in the game. Okay, usable. Um, let's see, but pretty much yeah, it really needs to be like fixed and I don't know, just something like all of like using the same morph from game to game to game should not make my characters look different in any type of way, but it happens. So I don't know. Facial morphing really needs to be dealt with. Facial templates isn't really too bad for me, but I'm pretty sure there are people who would like more or better face templates. Me personally, I'm perfectly fine with the few that I do use because I only use like maybe facial uh, template one and then maybe like a few other ones, but I don't really use the majority of it, so that it's not really on my, top of things that needs to be fixed or, done or whatever. So, body morphing, okay? Body morphing is something that I thoroughly enjoyed doing with my characters in past games, and I would like that to return back. I don't like the whole idea of Frankenstein in my cause, and what I mean by that is picking a body part and then morphing it like that. I don't like that idea. I like using sliders to morph my characters' bodies, but now I just gotta hope that I get a good enough body to match my character, and this is like every single year. Every year I have to give my characters different body types, and I don't like it. So, if we had simpler sliders for our characters' body morphs, it'll make things a lot more easier for me to bring over from game to game to game instead of guessing and then getting frustrated because it doesn't look the way I want it to look because I'm completely starting over with the body. Like, I really need that Frankenstein type body morph to just go, and I need my sliders to return back. Like we had with facial morphing. I really need that to return because like I don't really have too much of a push to morph my characters and do anything with the body types because I don't like how they come out and it's not a full vision of how I want my characters to look with these body types. Let's see. Also another issue with face photo, excuse me. Um, I liked using face photo, but the thing I hated about using it in WW2K20 is the fact that you guys added this real extra shine to the character's face. So like when you put a facial photo on your character, they get really shiny and it look like they just either slapped on a whole lot of baby oil or they just been sweating all day. And so with that, I sometimes just usually settle with giving my characters, putting my character's face texture in face tattoo instead because they're not sweaty, they're not overly weird looking, and it just doesn't make my characters look weird. So I would really like that to just like be a feature that gets fixed and or some way go back to how we were able to adjust like the shininess of our character's skin because like this year it's just god awful. I do like face photo, but it just has too many impurities and it really needs to be a bit more updated. Let's see. Let's see. A better highlight reel would be nice. I would like, uh, a better highlight reel. Green screens also, I want something to return. like we had in past WWE games with story creator. Green screen was definitely a helpful feature when I used to edit my story. I used to use that feature a lot. So I would like green screen to be something that comes back in Story Creator, and I know it's in the game because you can make a video with your character to give them a Titantron. But I would like to see that return, in a regular Story Creator, mode. So I think that's pretty much everything I personally want to, see some of, or see it in WW2K22. Hopefully you guys actually take this and listen, because I mean, that's like really the only way that I can see myself really enjoying these games anymore. And the reason I haven't really been enjoying them too much because I feel limited right now in what I can do with these games. And I don't want to feel limited when you say I can create and do whatever I want with the game. Not do whatever I want, but create my own story, characters, and stuff like that. But, I just would really like to see, a lot of these features come back so it can give me a lot more longevity with the series. And with that being said, that is all. I apologize for this video getting extra long, but I just really wanted to squeeze everything in here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did miss anything, I will definitely put it somewhere in a description, or, wherever I can put it. And thank you guys for listening, and I am out of here. Deuces.